I want to talk about this big painting behind me for just a minute. I've been working on this painting for the last few weeks, just off and on. Once a week or so, I take it down off the shelf and I add more watermarks to this painting. The goal here is to create a painting really where my brush has done very little and it's made up primarily of the watermarks, the blooms that are happening with these puddles of paint. And that's a very uncontrollable thing. And it's very likely that in the end, it's not going to be a successful experiment. It's not going to make a painting that really aligns with what my original vision was, what I want to represent as me. And as I was thinking about that and how important it is for me to create paintings with this idea of experimentation, with the freedom to try stuff like this on a great big surface that took time to put together. I have to stretch paper and staple it to the stretcher bars, let it dry, hope that it doesn't crease or wrinkle. And if it doesn't turn out, it's a big deal to remove it from the stretcher bars and try again, not to mention the cost of the paper itself. Very easy to feel like there's a lot riding on this painting. But what I've realized, and it's really something that just really struck me today, and I think I'm finally learning how to articulate it, is that when you see an artist's work, what you are seeing is the landmarks. You're seeing those high points in their journey that they're framing, that they're presenting as theirs. And what we don't get to see, what only the artist sees, is the many miles in between those landmarks. I really think the journey application description for what an artist does, an artist's process, an artist's life, it's so valuable because it's true. I cannot have landmarks on my journey if I do not put the miles in to get there. And at the end of the day, what's more important? Really, I almost think that those miles of progress that nobody sees, paintings that don't turn out, that don't become something I can show off as my own, they're more important than those landmarks, because without them, I don't get those stellar paintings that feel authentic and resonant for me, that I'm delighted to share and create connection with others. And I want to value every part of my creative journey. It's really important to me because I get to value my heart. I get to value every aspect of the creative process, whether my paintings turn out or not, and be proud of that instead of feeling guilty that I spent more time in the studio and I don't have anything to show for it. I do have something to show for it. It's down the road. We're going to hit that next milestone, and I'll be so excited to share it with others.